we're really pleased and excited to be hosting the Smithsonian's Hometown Teams exhibit. And we have exhibit here at the Monroe Museum, and there's also part of it at the Monroe Walton Center for the Arts, which is just 2 doors up. We'll be open starting this Saturday. The official opening is at 10 o'clock this Saturday morning, right here on the front porch. And then the exhibit will be here for 6 weeks. We'll be open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4 every day. We'd love to have you come by. I think you'll be pleased with what you see. We've got a lot of local pictures, stories, and artifacts, and then we have also displays and all the Smithsonian has brought in for us or brought to us that just talk about the influence of sports on the culture and the stories of our town. So come by when you have a chance.
Here we are in the Monroe Museum, and this is Mr. Carnes. He was the first photographer here in Monroe, and this is some of his equipment that he used back in the 1900s. Monroe is well documented because of Mr. Carnes, because he took so many pictures of this area. And we're very fortunate that he did live here in Monroe. And as you go around, you can see the history of Walton County and some of the artifacts that have been brought into the museum. And here are some Civil War artifacts. They have some rifles, bayonet, a bugle, different things that were used in the Civil War. And of course, for years, Monroe was known for their drum and bugle corps. And Deer Acres out on Highway 11 is where John Deere brought their new equipment for testing. And they would bring people from all over the world out to their center to show them the new equipment and what it was to do. As you can see, there was a good turnout today. This is Thursday, September the 14th. And the rest of the exhibit can be seen here at the Monroe Art Guild. And the Art Guild is open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 to 4, and Friday and Saturday, 10 to 5. They're closed on Sundays and Mondays.
All right, I got a few announcements before we get started. A lot of different round of applauses from y'all tonight, so I'm going to need y'all to make a lot of noise here in a little while. First off, Farmers Market tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, right here on Court Street. Don't miss it. A lot of locals, honey, vegetables, you name it, jewelry, homemade, everything. Come and see us tomorrow morning. Food court straight ahead. Atlanta Burger Company, trucks here from Atlanta, Georgia. Great food. Q92.3's up there on the radio. Go up there and talk if you want to. Be one of our guests. Now, I want to give a round of applause this week because I work night shift 911. And we've had a lot of people out with power. We've dealt with a lot of stuff this week. Our linemen have dealt with a lot of stuff this week. Your first responders, your ambulances, your hospital workers, your nurses, everyone, volunteers across America to help out Texas, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, you name it. So I want everyone right now to give a round of applause for everyone that helps out to make this country great. All right, now, without further ado, all the way from Greenwood, South Carolina, the Swinging Medallion.
put your fat feet on it.
As you can see, there was a big turnout for the Swinging Medallions. This is Friday, September the 15th. I'm Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment.
All right, Christy, you know, this is about your third anniversary here at the city. I think next month will be Christy's third anniversary working here, promoting concerts like tonight. And if memory serves me correctly, our first Groovin' on the Green concert was 4 years ago tonight, right here on the town green. And then the next year we started off in April, and we had a flood that night. The town green was flooded. But and then about October we figured we need an events coordinator, and that's when Christy came on board and has done an outstanding job ever since. But 4 years ago tonight, all this began right here on the town green. And someone just mentioned a moment ago that I'll be out of office in January, so this is my official last Groovin' on the Green as mayor.
It is.
Or are you going to let me come back and at least sit back here somewhere on the backside?
I will. I'll save you front row seats.
I can come and sit along with the back side of the green, right? Okay. All right, I'll try to do that because I certainly enjoy what the city is doing, and I enjoy what you're doing because I'll tell you, you know, if you go back about 5 years ago, I recall right over there in that corner, there was an old dilapidated AT&T building. I mean, that described ugly. I mean, when you say that AT&T building, that is the definition of ugly. And then out in front, there was a building there that had been a supermarket turned a catfish kitchen, a catfish restaurant called Catfish College. And of course, I often joked on the deal that it's kind of bad whenever the city buys the only college in town, tears it down, makes a music venue out of it. But I think we get a lot more business than what the Catfish College did. But we're glad to be here this evening with Christy and with Paul and these hundreds of people that are here in this group, Field Dirt and Bulldozer, and the Bulldozers, right?
Field Dirt and the Dozers.
Field Dirt
and the Dozers.
Field Dirt and the Dozers. They're doing an outstanding job.
They are.
I think they'll go down as a great group for our venue here.
They will.
But you know, I tell you what, every one of these, every year they get better. You're doing a better and better job. You know it.
That's right.
And we're proud of you. We're very proud of you. But this is good for the city of Loganville, and it's right here in the center of downtown. And listen, if you've never been to one of our concerts, you need to come to one of our concerts. I think you'll be very pleased. You'll be surprised at the quality of music and musicians, not music. We don't do magic here, do we?
We do.
That Christy brings in. So I cordially welcome you to come if you've never been. And if you have been, come back. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Normally, the women squeal at this point. I mean, it gets them going. I'm not saying you have to. Yeah. So, Anthony, how come you don't call me no more? To think that you lied to me. Way down deep inside of me, you said your love was true, and we never ever part. Now you want someone new. Much more than you'll ever know. I'm so hurt. It's killing me. The pain is real. You know, you hurt me like nobody else could ever do. Calvano, right there.
Thank you very much. Oh boy, how'd you like that, little one?
Glad you didn't try to dance to that. We have people with broken legs trying to dance to that.
Hey, I'm Christy Peters, the Events and Marketing Director for the City of Loganville. We have a lot of upcoming events here in downtown Loganville. On Saturday, October the 21st, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., we have our Fall Festival, Autumn Fest. We have over 150 vendors, food court, kids zone, a lot of activities throughout the day. It's October the 21st, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We are currently still seeking craft vendors, so if you are crafty, please come and see us. And then after the festival Leganville that night at 6 p.m. right here on our town green. We will be having a concert here with the Departure Band. 6 p.m. free concert, October the 21st. And then in November, the day after Thanksgiving, which is Friday, November the 24th, we will have a tree lighting here on our town green at 6 p.m. Free pictures with Santa. Come and join us. We always have a lot of kid activities, and it's always a lot of fun. And then the first Saturday in December at 6 p.m. right here downtown Main Street, we have our Christmas parade. We'd love for you to be a part of it. You can find out more information at www.loganvilleevents.com.
Hi, my name is Tanya with Paradox Spay Neuter Clinic. We are located in Walnut Grove at 1200 Industrial Parkway, which is right next to Walnut Grove High School and the City Park off of Park Street. We have been here for 4 years offering our community low-cost spay-neuter options, and you can check us out at paradoxspayneuter.com.
Hi, my name is Christina. I'm one of the new groomers here at Monroe Veterinary Clinic, and today I just wanted to go over the importance of starting your puppy grooming. So typically the way we want to start them is when they're about 10 to 12 weeks or after they've had their second puppy booster. We like to go ahead and get them in, whether it's going to be a puppy that is going to be groomed with a haircut on the regular, or even if it's just a puppy that you're going to want to get bathed. It's good to go ahead and get them started. One thing you can do at home is whenever you're playing with your puppy or just laying on the sofa, you can definitely mess with their fingers and their toes so that they are okay with us touching their feet and doing their nails, because the more comfortable they are, the more comfortable we can be. So it's definitely important to start messing with their feet and their ears and their face while they're young so that they can get used to it. So typically we have a puppy kit, a puppy starter groom package here for if you're going to be grooming with a haircut. So at that first visit or so, we have that. We will start with a sanitary trim, which is where we trim their underbelly, their rear end. We'll trim their paw pads. We also clean their ears with the bath. And then we will also just trim up their face. It does not include a body haircut, just because when we're starting off these puppy grooms, we don't want to do too much. It can definitely be overwhelming. We recommend doing that probably once a month just to get them in the routine. If it's not a dog that's going to need a haircut, we can do a bath. It's going to be the normal bath price, and we can do that once a month as well. That's going to get them ready with the ear cleaning, the nails, and the bath. We like to go ahead and try to get them used to our kennel dryer as well, so that we can get them nice and dry without them being nervous. So it's definitely something that we want to start off young. If you wait till they're 6 months or older, sometimes it's going to stress them out a little more than we would like them to. So the younger the better. Also, that puppy package, the $20 package, is only until they're 6 months old. So you definitely want to take advantage of that while you can. Thank you. And again, my name is Christina. I'm one of the groomers here at Monroe Veterinary Clinic. We definitely want to get you started today, so give us a call at 770-267-3690.
Perfect.
Hi, my name is Cassandra Weston Hainsworth, and I am the Walton County 4-H Youth Development Agent. Our 4-H program has just kicked off for the year, and so we're getting started in our 5th grade classes throughout Walton County and at Social Circle Elementary School. We also have a number of clubs that are kicking off this year, and so if you have any youth that are interested in getting involved, please have them contact our office, and we can definitely get them started in some of our clubs. We have our air rifle team, which is meeting every month, typically on Tuesdays and Sundays. We have our wildlife judging team, which is going to start meeting on Sundays and Wednesdays. And then we also have a consumer judging team that is going to be meeting on Tuesdays. We have our goat and horse club. Our horse club meets the second Monday of every month, and our goat club meets the last Tuesday of every month. So those are our current clubs that are meeting right now. We also have another number of other opportunities that are available for your youth. So if they are interested in any area, they can always contact us at our office, which is at 100 North Broad Street. They can call our office at 770-267-1324, or they can always send an email as well. So there are various opportunities for them to get involved, and we look forward to working with your youth here in Walton County. Have a great day.
Hi, welcome to the Monroe Walton Center for the Arts. Just want to update you on what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. On September 12th, we'll have our acrylic painting class. That class is almost full. We've got maybe one more slot left in that class. But it's a 3-week class, and you learn the basics of painting with acrylics. Plus, it's good for even experienced painters. It's always a lot of fun to learn from somebody new. On September 16th, we have the Smithsonian exhibit coming in. It's the sports exhibit. It'll be a lot of fun. Hometown teams, and at the same time, we will have our photography contest. It's sports photography. And on September 16th, we'll have a painting silk scarves class. That class always fills up. It's a lot of fun. It's very relaxing and very creative. You get to just go crazy and make a couple of silk scarves. They're great for yourself. They're great for, a gift as well. And a lot of fun. Just a very creative, fun class. And on September 23rd, we have our snowman painting class, getting ready for Christmas. And that we'll be using palette knives. It'll be a lot of fun to learn how to paint with that. And all of these are beginning level classes, or like I said before, somebody with experience always picks up tips from other painters. On October 14th, just to kind of give you a heads up, we're going to have an arts celebration along with the city's Monroe Art Fall Festival. So on the 14th of October, we'll have demonstrations, we'll have live music, we'll have a BQ out in the back parking lot. Just lots of fun things going on, and some extra crafts and artisans here at the Art Center, and a few tents set up outside for that as well. So lots coming up as we're going into fall and into the gift season. In November and December, we'll have an entire Christmas showcase of home decor, of gifts, just a lot of fun things for you to come here and shop. We've renovated our entire gift shop area, and we're adding an accessible classroom here on the bottom floor. And because a lot of our population that's coming here for our classes are older, a little bit older, even some in wheelchairs that would like to take classes. And up until now, all of our classrooms have been upstairs and have not been accessible. So very soon, by next week, we'll have an accessible classroom, and we'll be opening up that room to toddlers and people of all ages that it's a little bit of a pain to get up and down of our stairs. Last thing, we have an art therapist coming on board tomorrow, and she will be working with us. She'll have special classes for kids with autism, kids with learning disabilities, ADHD kids, and even a class for adults with developmental delays. And she has an art degree and then also a master's degree in art therapy. So we're really excited. Those classes begin next week. So if you're interested, please give us a call here, 770-207-8937. You can visit us on the web at monroewaltonarts.org. We'd love for you to come by, give us a little visit, a few minutes of your time to walk around, pick up a class list, see what all we have going on, and hope you have a great day. Thanks.
Hello, Walton County. This is Kevin Little with the Chairman's Report on Channel 16, Walton Entertainment. I hadn't talked to you in a while about zoning and changing of land use in Walton County. because we'd been in the downturn for the last 7 or 8 years. But as times have changed and things are beginning to look up, people are starting in the market to rebuild houses here in the county and start new subdivisions, and people are selling their land, and prospectors are looking, and growth is coming back to Walton County. Whether you're happy or not about it, it's going to be coming, and more traffic's going to come to the area. But I did want to let you look at the land use map that we have for the county. It's we have to update it every 5 years, but it's good for 10 years, and this one is good through 2023. What it does is the county, along with a bunch of constituents and committees, we sat down with the state to satisfy a lot of their criteria, and you won't like things in like areas. Say, for instance, the orange, the medium orange is high density residential. So that means it's in the county, it's 1 house per acre. And then like out in the lighter orange areas is medium to low density, which is 1 house per 2 acres. And so generally what happens in these areas, if it's in the darker orange, that we have water in there, public water or county water, however how you want to talk. And the state requires 2 acres if you have to have a well and sewer, a well and a septic system. But if you got public water, then you can have 1 acre per density, because you got public water coming, and then you have your septic tank. But Hard Labor Creek Reservoir requires a higher density, 2 acres plus, because you don't want a lot of water, contaminated water or water from septic systems running down into that drinking water reservoir. As you can see up here at the Briscoe Reservoir north of town, where water runs in, that's the drinking water for City of Monroe and other surrounding areas. So those are the 2 highest density. And then down on the other side of Jersey near Social Circle, for the Roy Varner Reservoir down in Newton County, that's very low density, big properties. That way you got less runoff to possibly contaminate the drinking water. All the cities, they have their own land use plan. They adjust that within their legal bounds of the government, so I'm not involved with them. But the cities can annex. They can annex if you own property adjacent to the city limits. It's got to be attached, or got to have a way to get there. And any city can annex property into their city if they want to, and the property owner is willing to do that. So, but the 138 corridor towards I-20, you can see that's the green here is office and professional, just outside the city limits of Monroe. And if you travel out through there now, there's a Dollar General out through there. There's the A&R rental. There's a used car facility, and then you got the convenience store at HD at the intersection, with other offices just past there. So that meets the criteria. And then on the back side of that, you got the medium to high density residential, which will actually feed that area. And then as you get on out here, you got multi-use commercial on 138 between Walnut Grove and the county line. As you see, we got the steel erecting company. You've got a couple of tractor trailer companies out there. You got a couple of used car facilities there. So that meets that area criteria in there as well. And so in the same way, mixed use commercial centers out 78 toward Athens, as you see the US 78 corridor going out of the county as your businesses. You got the old Palmer's Auto Salvage out that way, you Walton EMC, and it's set perfect for commercial corridor businesses there. You got the red areas, which is the industrial park, that where Hitachi and Unicia on Unicia Drive and Walmart distribution. So when people want their property changed, it's a very strict Georgia guideline. We have to abide by the map. They have to abide by the map. And it just gives everybody a good vision of what the county is going to look like. And that gives you an opportunity to, if you want to move to Walton County, you can look and see where you may want to locate. So I think we're going to have a lot of zoning over the next 3 to 5 years, with a lot of growth in industry coming back to Walton County. And we've got several pretty nice prospects that will probably bring a good many jobs here to the county over the next 6 to 7 months. But it'll take 2 to 3 years if we are able to land those. But if you have any questions or concerns, this is a little land use and zoning study today that I update you on. And give me a call and we'll talk about it, and look to talk to you next time.
Hi, this is Jody Johnson. I'm here with Kenny Freeman, and today we want to talk a little bit about the Recreation Department and some of the programs that we've got going on this fall. Fall is usually our biggest and busiest season, especially here in the central Walton area, where we have our fall programs going on, which is the football and cheerleading that everybody's accustomed to. We also have our fall baseball and softball, and we have our fall soccer going on all at one time. So it's Kenny, you're real spread out. You got a lot of different places that you're trying to manage. And tell us a little bit more about the football program. I know you're a lot closer to that.
Well, we started 2 weeks ago. This is the third week in our football program. This year, we So What is playing countywide with the team. So the schedule and games are going pretty well.
And countywide meaning that we have 3 different areas that we have offices in that people register. If you register down the south end of the county and at the social circle office, you would have teams comprised of there. Central Walton here in the Monroe area, and then we have the Loganville or the West Walton area. So we have those 3 areas that have teams, and then we bring them all together and play countywide, meaning the schedule consists of all the teams in one league, and they play home games at their park here at Felker Park, and then their away games at either South Walton or the park in West Walton. So we have a pretty big league. I want to say around 40 some odd teams that we have playing recreation from age 5 up to age 12. After age 12, they play. A lot of the kids play middle school ball with the football program. So we don't have a registration for that. But the baseball and softball program is also in its 3rd week. How's it going?
It's going great. We have games on Saturday. Some of the parents request that we play on Saturday, so they've been going pretty good. Game been playing. Everything's been going good.
Yeah, well, and all of these this season lasts until when?
The end of October.
End of October, and then it culminates to what will be our 14th season now that the Walton County Parks and Recreation, since we consolidated the 3 cities, this will be actually our 15th year, but our 14th Community Bowl Championship, which is where, this year we're letting all of the teams participate in the Community Bowl, and then we'll have a countywide championship crowned somewhere in mid-October. When is homecoming coming up? I know a lot of people out there probably remember homecoming, and that tradition's still alive from the 70s that we still have. It's a fundraiser for our booster club here. And when is the homecoming event?
It's a great deal. South Walton and West Walton homecoming will be September the 30th, and Central Walton will be October the 7th. So,
okay. So
yeah.
You have games all day on Saturday?
All day long, yeah.
And it's a chance where a lot of the teams play each other, and the first place standings usually come alive about that time, just before the Community Bowl. So we look forward to that, and if you want to sponsor somebody or a team, it's done a little bit different than it was in back in the 70s and 80s and even early 90s. But it's still a good fundraiser for our booster club, and the money's put right back into the football program for the kids. With that being said, and all these programs are not quite halfway through, but getting close. That means we are looking to our winter program, which is always, this winter we have basketball registration, age 5 all the way to age 17. So we'll hold the flyer up, and we register Monday through Friday, 10 to 5, Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., and that is September 11th through the 16th. Don't miss it, because there's limited spots available. We play out of 5 gyms, and we normally have close to 1,000 kids that sign up for our basketball program. It's a great program to get into, whether you're focused on, a lot of times kids are focusing on one sport these days, whether it's football or baseball or even basketball, but basketball is something that just about all of the kids like to participate in. There's not a whole lot else going on, and it's a good way to get some exercise in the wintertime when you want to be inside. So don't miss it, September 11th through the 16th. To go to one of our offices, and they can register for our basketball program. Also, we also invite you to the community center. It's time to re-register you get your membership paid up if you want to come and work out in a climate-controlled environment there. We have a great workout center here at Felker Park. It's nice and clean, and the staff and the people that are members are all real friendly, and they work together to make sure you have a good, safe place to work out. It's a good place to shed some of those extra pounds, as we all need to, because the winter time is coming up, and we all put them on then. So we need to get in there and start walking and working out as much as we can. Kenny, we need to do that a little more than the others, I believe. But
I think so too.
we'll do the best we can of starting that lunch and learn up again. Lunch and lose, I'm sorry, not lunch and learn. Lunch and lose is what we need to do. So again, go to our website at waltoncountyga.gov. It's got tons of information, ton of classes and programs that will fit your needs, and we hope to see you at a park near you. And as always, we want to remind you that sportsmanship starts at home. And thanks again, Kenny, for coming on the show, and we will see you soon. Thanks a lot.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dina Huff, the Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. Just want to welcome you this morning and give you a few updates about what's going on with the partnership. We are having our regular monthly meetings at Felker Community Center, and those meetings are held the third Tuesday of the month, and those are at 8 a.m. And everyone is invited to attend those meetings. Those are open to the public. And what takes place at those meetings, we normally have speakers to come tell about what's going on in the community. And all of our speakers, the topics are family and children related. So they're not selling any products. Anything that's related to resources pertaining to families and children, you're welcome to come. And of course, you would talk to me first to get on the agenda. But any announcements that you would like to make sure that we get out to the public, please contact me, and we'll make sure that you get those out to the public of Walton County. So that's what we have going on at the partnership. And I'd like to share a couple of things that our partners shared with us this past week at the collaborative meeting. And this may pertain to some of you as well. Our representative from Georgia Legal Services shared with us that due to some of the power loss that most of us experienced in Walton County from the recent Hurricane Irma, she did share that the food stamps, and I'm going to cheat a little bit, put my glasses on, if your power has been out for 4 hours or more, you can request replacement SNAP benefits, and I believe this is for your food stamps. You must report the loss of food by completing an affidavit of food loss replacement form, which is a form 481, verifying the amount of loss. And you can find this on the back of this flyer, which I have the flyer, of course. But she tells us that you can go to your local DFACS office to get this form, but they have extended the date that you can complete this form, I believe, and that is through October 2nd. So they have extended that date that you can receive these benefits. So that was a loss for a lot of people. I know for our schools as well, that was a loss for a lot of people that had stuff in their freezer, had stuff at their homes. So if this pertains to you, please go by your local DFACS office and make sure that you fill out this form. Also, I wanted to tell you about a partnership between the Heritage Lions Club and multiple choices. They are having a 5K run, walk, jog, roll on November 4th, and it is at Sandy Creek Park, and I can send any of this information, or if you want to call me, I can tell you about it. That is at Sandy Creek Park on November 4th. Race starts at 9 a.m. And multiple choices is located in Athens, but they serve Walton County, and this is for the folks that they're adults that are looking for work, that have developmental disabilities, and they provide, they try to provide transportation, housing. They do suffer with some disability, so they do represent Walton County. So if you have any more questions about that, always feel free to call me, and I can put you in contact with the right people there. I do want to give you an update. I know that last year we took a little break from the Haunted House of Addictions, but it's back this year. And I'm not going to tell you the location just yet because we've not signed on the line yet. But I do have the dates confirmed. And the kids, the Youth Advocacy Board kids are so very excited about this. And they can't wait to bring this back to Walton County. So it's going to be October 26th. That's a Thursday night, 27th and 28th. And the hours of operation for that will be 7 to 10. We have not set the fee for that, but there will be an admission fee. And I will let you know next time I film the location of this. But please, this is a fundraiser for our YAB kids. And we do invite you all to come out. And it's not just a scary Halloween theme. This is a drug and alcohol education tool for our kids of Walton County. We know that in a lot of our families and a lot of our students and a lot of our adolescents, drug and alcohol is a part of our families in Walton County. So this is a great tool of the phases of addiction. So we do invite you to come out and go through the House of Addictions. And like I said, I will tell you all about the location next time I film. And if you have any questions for us at the partnership, always feel free to call us here at 770-207-6060. And as always, thank you for watching.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful and the Walton County Recycling Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in today. We've continued to stay busy, and I know I say that every time I do one of these videos, but it's true. We really haven't had a slowdown all year long over the past year and through the summer, and so we're excited about that. I did want to speak on one thing as we're approaching fall. We've already had some people coming in, and I'm sure some of it had to do with the storm, but they were bringing in limbs and shrubs and leaves, grass clippings, that kind of thing. I just wanted to remind everyone, save you a trip down here. We do not accept that here. Those items would need to go to an inert landfill. You're welcome to call us. We have several throughout the county that we can direct you to, and we would be happy to do that. But again, just remember that yard waste needs to go to an inert landfill. We will not accept it here. Around the center, we're getting geared up for our Rivers Alive event. We've ordered over 300 t-shirts again this year for over 300 volunteers that will be out on October 21st. Cleaning up a lot of our local waterways and areas adjacent to those waterways. So we're excited about that. It's one of our bigger events. After the event, I will make sure that I post everyone on what our numbers were as far as exactly how many volunteers we had and exactly how much trash and litter we collected. There still is room for anyone that just may be seeing this to get in on our Rivers Alive event. We can even help you find areas to clean. We normally have several areas in mind that need cleaning, and we can always find more. So I know it's kind of last minute, but if anyone's interested in our Rivers Alive event and being a part of it, feel free to give us a call. Our number down here is 770-267-1421, and just about anybody down here should be able to give you the information you need on Rivers Alive. Going out past that, we are starting to get ready for America Recycles Day. Our event will be here at the Recycling Center on November the 11th. The only thing we know for sure right now is that we will be doing the paint recycling again. I'll get more details on how much paint we're going to be able to take from the citizens this year. So I will keep you posted on that. You can also find some of that information on our website and on our Keep Walton Beautiful Facebook page. But look for that in the near future. We're trying to decide on some other things to go along with the paint recycling that we think the citizens here would really like to be able to do. So be looking out for that. Give us a call if you're interested in Rivers Alive, and that's kind of what we're busy with right now. We're spending some time trying to get into the schools around America Recycles Day, and like I always do on here, if you've never been out to our center, don't really have a good grasp of what we do, give us a call or just ride on out. We'd be happy to show you the education side of things that we do here, give you an idea on how to get started recycling, show you what all we do recycle, the best way to sort, things like that. Come on out and see us. We really think we're very valuable to the community here, and for those of you that aren't using us, we do think you're missing out on a great resource here, and we all should be recycling. I know there's some out there that's still not. Some people don't know how to get started, and that's what we're here for. We're here to answer any of those environmental questions you have about recycling and other things. So give us a call, come out and see us. Like I said, we'd be very happy to show you around and answer any questions you have. And until next time, take care.
Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in today. As always, we're going to show you some dogs and cats that are available for adoption here at Walton County Animal Control. You know, I spend a lot of time talking about other programs and agencies that help around the county, but just want to take a minute to once again talk about the great deal that you get by adopting an animal here at the shelter. You know, there's a lot of places you could go to buy a pet or other ways to find one, but you know, we've got some great animals that are in need here at the shelter, and there's no better place than to come than here. Our adoption fee for years and years has just been $40, and it's still a low $40, and you save the life of an animal. But in time, we haven't gone up on the price, but we've gone up on the services that we have through volunteers that donate. We heartworm test, vaccinate, deworm, give flea medicine to all the animals that are adopted. If we have microchips in stock, we'll even put the microchip in the animal for you, and all that is included in the $40. You could go to any veterinarian, it's probably going to be a lot more than that. So when you buy a dog, you're spending the money on buying it and spending for all those things. But when you adopt from us, it's a low price and you're saving a life. A lot of the animals that come in the shelter, they're still in danger. We're doing great on adoptions, but we need more homes for more of these animals. So remember, if you're looking to add a pet to your house, consider your local animal shelter. A great price and some really great animals. They're not all ugly mutts that come here. Some really pretty dogs that come through, and cats as well. So you can check us out online at waltonpets.net. You can see the current listings of animals that are available for adoption on our website, and we hope you consider making a shelter pet part of your home.
Here we have a little male kitten. He's about 3 months old. He's wanting to get down and play. He's very playful. He loves to play. His name is Gravy here at the shelter. So if you're interested, please call. He needs a good home.
All right, this is a cur mix, cur hound mix, russet color. He's a neutered male, about 9 years old. definitely friendly, big and curious as well, but he's definitely looking for a good home.
I got a 2-year-old male, short hair cat. He is not neutered. He's very sweet. He's gonna need a good home. And remember, we do a 2-for-1 on the cats. So if there's more than one cat that you want, well, we can do that for you too. Don't forget, it's a $40 adoption fee. And don't forget, we also have lots of cats down here and lots of dogs.
Hey, we got us a nice young dog listed, about 1 year old here. He's a mix. He's a low rider, as you can see, and he's happy to be outside. But he was found in Bowl Springs area, and he wants to get out for real, so y'all come get him, all right?
She is a 3-year-old pit mix, and she is current on all her shots, and she is a stray.
All right, this is red and white 2-year-old husky mix, or husky. Very, very active, very playful. He definitely needs somebody to be able to run with him. He's got a lot of energy, but he's definitely looking for a good home.
Where do you come alive? A stadium, lecture hall, a music hall, church potluck? This year, you have a new spot, walkgeorgia.org, a free website that provides you with all the resources needed to get your heart rate up and body out in your community. Sign up and receive individual or group fitness tracking, fitness demos by certified trainers, recipes, and a guide to resources in your Georgia County, all in one easy-to-use site. When you move more, you live more. walkgeorgia.org.
Do you have a collection of films and videotape sitting in your attic, basement, hall closet, or a box somewhere that are being lost to time? Creative artists can transfer your 8mm, Super 8mm, and 16mm films, as well as converting your VHS, CVHS, 8mm, and mini DV to DVD. Preserve your family's video history for the generations to come. Creative Artists, 1113 West Spring Street, Monroe, 770-267-7368.
To my body is dust, till my soul is no more. I will love you, love you. Till the sun starts to cry and the moon turns to
What's the worst that can happen?
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon test and keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green is making sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Make sure you test your home for the presence of radon. It's easy. To learn more, call 866-730-GREEN. Preserve your family's health and well-being. Get your home tested. Now that's living healthy and green.
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon test and keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
To learn more, call 866-730-GREEN.
Hey, how y'all doing today? My name is Garen with B&B Small Engine, and we just want to let y'all know that we have not closed, we've just moved. We've been servicing Monroe since 1959, under the same ownership since 2010. We've moved to 106 West Vanbrugh Street, still in Monroe, and if you need to get in contact with us, it's 770-267-3551. Our tech has been doing the repair work on this stuff since about 30 years now, maybe a little more, and we'd love to service your needs. Give us a call.
Use Pine Straw. Call A&B Pine Straw at 770-910
3247.